Bhrigu Nandi Nadi ScratchPad, or BNN ScratchPad, is a small web app that is developed for those learning Bhrigu Nandi Nadi, often referred to as BNN for short. It's available free for use on the JyotishTools.com website. BNN does not use the lagna nor dashas. It only uses a natal chart and the sign that Jupiter is in. Jupiter signified as the Atma as a starting point. This app is also good for getting a snapshot chart when the birth time is not known. So the date is needed for the chart. The chart is created for 12 noon UTC, or Coordinated Universal Time, giving flexibility for the position of the moon to be considered. Only the moon may change over the next day, as the other planets usually stay the same. Since BNN is considered to have originated in southern India, the default chart style is southern, which is also a fixed sign chart and is convenient. Also, there is an option to display the northern chart, which we see shortly as a fixed version, where Aries is always in the position of the first house. Let's get started by entering a date for the horoscope. Note that the name may also be entered for display but not necessary. Since this is a web app, the chart may also be printed from the browser or saved as a PDF by selecting the print from the browser. You may select a date from 1900 to the present. I'm assuming most watching this video have already learned BNN from other videos, online classes, and articles. The JyotishTools site also provides links and information on BNN. Also, if you're not used to English, you can select the YouTube CC or closed caption button for auto-translated subtitles, and from the options menu of YouTube, select a language. Here we see Jupiter along with Mercury in Leo. That is the first sign, and in BNN we use the progression of Jupiter as 12 years in each sign rather than actual transit. Jupiter is in Leo from 0 through 12 years. Then it moves to Virgo, where it is from 13 through 24 years, and so on. Here's an overlay of the ages in each sign up to 97 years. We consider the effects that Jupiter encounters on the transit in terms of the age of the subject. The asterisk indicates the current round or sign Jupiter is in for today. Also listed is the current age, as well as the current sign and stage of life. Here is the list of ages for the northern chart. Also note that the planets are listed below the chart in terms of directions, starting with east, then south, then west, then north. Then repeat again. This overlay shows the directions. Note that some programs show the directions with a bar between each direction. And now for the north chart set of directions. The reason for this is that all planets in BNN use trines for the aspects. Here are the aspects from Jupiter in Leo. Rahu is listed with Jupiter and Mercury because it is in Aries in the same direction as those planets. This makes it easier to track the influence that planets have on Jupiter as encountered by the subject. The influence of these planets on Jupiter are influenced by strength of each planet, whether it is considered as an enemy or in an enemy sign, debilitated, exalted, own sign, or combustion. Also provided is a list of possible professions the subject might take up. More on this later. There are lists online and in books for the influence of the planets. Interpretations are done by a combination of the planets in each direction. For instance, here Mercury indicates a person who is intelligent as well as well-educated. However, the effect of Rahu may give difficulty in completing education. Rahu indicating secrecy may also indicate learning secret knowledge. This is just a few things that might occur. Most find that instead of memorizing these influences, they come through the concept of what the planets represent. During the ages of 13 through 24, Jupiter progresses through Virgo and is influenced by Sun and Venus. The Sun indicates the father and Venus luxury. The father enjoys art and luxurious things like art, and the native enjoys the same. The native may live in a posh area. The native may enjoy an early marriage, except maybe not because the effect found in the next sign, Libra. Ketu in Libra is with Mars and Saturn by aspect. Saturn represents karma. Saturn with Ketu indicates a sannyas yoga, so from the ages 25 through 36, be more interested in spiritual than material gain, and marriage may be delayed, as Mars also indicates that. Mars with Saturn also indicates work in a technical field. During ages 37 through 48, Moon, which is in Cancer, has influence as the only planet in the north direction and aspects Scorpio. The native may move to another location away from where he grew up. He may do some travel and he may take a job that deals with liquids. From ages 49 through 60 in Sagittarius, the native may take on more spiritual studies. He may change residence again, moving to a different place or country. He may have health problems due to bad habits. Ages 61 through 62, the native may retire to enjoy life and any family and luxuries he might have acquired. That's a few interpretations we may see in the chart. With practice, one may see more. As for profession, that is determined by the aspect of Saturn by its trine. And secondary profession by the aspects of any planets in the second sign from Saturn by its aspects. Of course, many will look at their own chart as well as friends, relatives, and famous people for practice, as well as test this system. I might also suggest entering the random date to do predictions, since You will have no preconceived notions about the chart. BNN was made popular by the astrologer Professor R.G. Rao, whose book, Bhrigu Nandi Nadi, contains over 500 charts with interpretations. I hope you have enjoyed this brief tutorial and inspire you to test the system. For more information, select the BNN section from the menu on JyotishTools.com. You'll be able to access this web app from that section too. Thank you for watching this video.